reviewing episode 5 of the Real Housewives of Potomac. Please excuse my sweaty underarms. The whole house is sick and I'm trying to sort out this fever. But I'm still here trying to give y'all good quality content. Just ignore my armpits, okay? Now let's talk about my girl Stacy. Y'all know I love Stacy. Stacy took Housewives 101. She know what she's doing. But Karen, she is at the graduate level, baby. She did her dissertation. She got her works cited. It's AP formatted. And baby, she about to graduate.
I don't want you guys to take a page out of my book. Honestly, I really don't. But if you ever have to defend yourself, fight fire with fire. Okay?
Welcome to the Brown School, ladies.
Okay, no, this is the lesson learned.
Karen is a maniacal genius. Child, she is befriending all the new girls all the way back from when she befriended Candace and Wendy. Now it's Kiana and Stacy and Jazzy. And now they just her little pit bulls. Like, anybody say anything about Karen, like, come on, y'all. No. And then, I said this before in another review, and then next season, it's going to be like, Karen betrayed me and all this, and they going to be boohoo crying like their mama died or something. But anyways, Karen's decision to befriend them is so that when the OG girls try to hold her accountable, she don't even have to say a word. She is Miss, I'm too classy, I'm the grand dame, I'm too classy to reply. And all the other girls going to do all the barking.
I think Karen needs a goddamn break this morning because after last night's episode, what the hell was that, man? Not a 3-year throwback. Honey, I'm still gagged this morning. No, not chance on it. 3 years, Mia? I was proud of you, Karen, because that was a little low to me.
Yeah, remember this is where your girlfriend's boot camp. When you own who you are and walk in your truth, you're good to go. I'm good to go. I think Karen was just proud, actually. She's like, I taught you well.
That was definitely I taught you well, honey.
Yeah, she took me through boot camp and I passed. I got my flu, but we're working on yours.
You wonderful. You needed.
Y'all saw that scene when Mia and Kiana was going back and forth. Kiana said, okay, so what about the one I got right now? Because he is a licensed clinical social worker. So what we talk about a drug dealer for? I was like, yes, ma'am. Work that flute, girl. Work that flute. She said you wasn't so far from the streets when you just assaulted Wendy. It was going blow for blow, but Kiana ate her up. Then you could tell it's like alliances at the table. Because it was like Wendy jumping in, then Ashley jumping in. And, you know, blah, 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 back and forth. Ashley asked that stupid scar question, didn't want to turn around and act dumb. I can't stand when people do that. Like, don't be passive aggressive. And if you gonna say something, stand on business. Why are you trying to? I'm just asking a question. Like, no. If you want to be a bitch, then be a bitch and say, yeah, I asked the question. I've been wanting to ask you that. But obviously, Ashley, this was not the right time. Obviously, that was a those were fighting words that you were using. She just was arguing with the girl. The girl just called her stitches in the argument. And now you want to ask about her scar? Come on now. Ashley is a whole lot of things, but she is not dumb. That is a very smart pageant girl. She know all about timing. How Jacqueline tried to jump in and say her two-piece. Girl, Jacqueline. This is why you ain't got a flute. You can't be getting backed up like that. You say something and then you don't even know what's going on in the argument. How you gonna be bringing up stuff that the person you trying to defend done did? Then child Wendy kept jumping in. Child barely finished chewing her food. Child screaming across the table. It kept going back and forth, popcorn. But you know who was not talking? Who was on standstill mute all the way until the end? Karen, the maniacal genius, the grand dame. Kept going back and forth. Miss Karen said, child, these amateurs, let me say what I gotta say. She said, what about them 25 convictions, charges, honey? Because you over here talking about me. You pulling up my charges and talk about them. What about your man? What about that PP?
Can I be a little messy?
Bring it, Karen.
How do I say it?
Aren't you trying to work it out with Mr. PP?
Well, PP means parental partner.
We're separated at the moment, and we're co-parenting, and so I created that name because we're working on parenting in a peaceful manner, and that's why I call him PP, and also because he has a big PP.
At this very moment, we are moving in a positive direction in terms of our co-parenting and with our co-parenting with our children, and as well as our relationship collectively.
So was that after the 25 convictions that he had? Did you stand by him?
Oh my gosh, what?
Super upset when Ashley asked her that stupid question. And I understand that because, like, as women, like, we are super super duper like forced into these beauty standards, and she's like an entertainer. She's in the public eye. She like her appearances are everything. Like it's all meshed up. So it's like you ask me about a scar on my face. I got a damn beauty company, and it's like it's embarrassing. You the one who caused this scar trying to be good for TV, and yeah, it was just it was too much. I understand her reaction, and she still came back to the table and still ate Ashley alive, child.